Here's an unpopular opinion. Dimension Shifter is a balanced card. Yeah, you heard me right. For those who are unaware of this card, Dimension Shifter is a card whose effect is to banish any cards into the graveyard, whether it be a spell card, trap card, monster, panel monster, or your mom. They are all banished until the turn after the card is played. This sounds good, until you realize that 90% of decks relies on the graveyard, and most of the time, playing Shifter is a turn ender because of that. With that Dimension Shifter in mind, this should mean that this format is pretty balanced. Or not. Every time I play Shifter, my opponent tends to give me a sour look. In some cases, they look like they're about to hunt me down. Like you're any different, if I didn't have Shifter, you'd be wasting 30 minutes of my time, ripping my hand, banishing my entire deck, and setting up infinite negates. That reminds me, I once had a funny interaction with Dragon Link. In Dragon Link, they have a certain archetype, Bestials, which banishes a light or dark monster in either place graveyard to special summon themselves. And what better coincidence that Dimension Shifter is a dark monster. And thus, whenever they ban my Shifter, I just activate Shifter again. Not once, but twice. God damn! Sometimes I get matched up with decks that have Shifters in them. Then we'll proceed to the next game. Since we're both playing Dimension Shifter in our deck, means it's ineffective, right? They played Shifter. But hey, 3 less cards to worry about. I guess one more story before I finish. All my stories so far have been me using Dimension Shifter, but I have my fair share when I'm not the one running Shifter decks. So there's this one guy at Locals who played for one of these. They activated Shifter on me. Sure. Numo Urbina. Imperm. They scoop, but the next game... Shifter. Numo Urbina. Imperm.